Good evening. It's 6 o'clock. We'll call to meeting July 15th, meeting of the Auburn Common Council. We'll begin with a moment of silent meditation or reflection, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Move on to roll call. Councilman Pridgeon.
Here.
Councilman Braun.
Here.
Councilman Webb.
Here.
Councilwoman DeWitt.
Here.
Councilman Williams.
Here.
Councilman Bundy.
Here.
Councilwoman Prosser.
Here.
Council, in front of you, you have the minutes from the July 1st regular meeting.
Move to approve as presented.
Second. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the minutes. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Recognition of visitors. We have Chief Doug Cox, Jim Cataract, Jeff Jones, Jade Bell, Sarah Bell, Bruce Bell. Welcome. And we will be waiting on a few more, so. Move on to communications. Fire department is out on a call, wrapping things up. They should be here momentarily, so we will move that down under reports from the mayor. Is there anyone in the public that would like to address the council? Anyone in the public that would like to address the council? Hearing none, we'll move on. Clerk Treasurer.
Good evening. I have the current vouchers for $3,791,141.78.
Move to approve as presented.
Second. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the vouchers. Any discussion?
I'll abstain from 95591 in the amount of $109 for the AIM Federal Matters class I attended.
Any other discussion or questions? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ordinances and resolutions.
Ordinance number 2025-10, an ordinance to amend Chapter 150, the Unified Development Ordinance of the City of Auburn. Summary, this ordinance amends Chapter 150, the Unified Development Ordinance of the City of Auburn, Indiana. The Unified Development Ordinance and this amendment applies to all properties within the City of Auburn's corporate boundaries, as well as the city's established extraterritorial jurisdiction. The amendment includes modifications to Article 2, zoning districts, Article 5, development standards, Article 9, processes, Article 10, enforcement and penalties, Article 11, definitions, Appendix A, land use matrix. I move that we pass ordinance number 2025-10 on second and final reading.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to pass ordinance number 2025-10. Any discussion or questions?
I'm just going to say, just to clarify, because I spent a lot of time on this the last couple of weeks and thought about proposing some changes, and I'm not even sure with the changes that we're going to propose. I don't know that I am fully aware or understand completely what's going on here. So out of that respect, I'm probably still going to be a no on this issue.
Any other discussion?
A quick comment. I'm going to vote yes, of course, but the change number 29, Dan kind of brought up some information about that. Between 28 and 29 and the mobile home manufactured housing, that would be better clarified maybe since our last plan commission meeting. The general public is not quite understanding what the difference is, and and you throw in permanent foundation, and they're still thinking, mobile home. So I don't know if different, in the future, some kind of different term for the manufactured houses on wheels compared to the manufactured house that's on a permanent foundation, something you might want to look into in the future to save some confusion. So.
I would echo Councilman Webb's comments and just remind everyone this is a living, working document. So I think that's great. We can keep that on our radar and thank the Building and Planning Department, Plan Commission, and the subcommittee for their many months of hard work through this process.
Thanks. Any other discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Nay.
Motion carried.
Ordinance number 2025-11, an ordinance amending Chapter 90 of the City of Auburn Code of Ordinances. Summary. This ordinance amends and restates Chapter 90 entitled Animals of the City of Auburn Code of Ordinances. I move that we pass ordinance number 2025-11 on second and final reading.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. On ordinance number 2025-11, suspend the council meeting, open up the public hearing. Is there anyone in the public that would like to speak in regards to ordinance 2025-11? Anyone that would like to speak in regards to ordinance 2025-11? Hearing none, we'll close the public hearing. Reconvene the council meeting. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Ordinance number 2025-12, an ordinance amending Chapter 92 of the City of Auburn Code of Ordinances. Summary. This ordinance amends and restates Chapter 92 entitled Litter of the City of Auburn Code of Ordinances. I move that we pass ordinance number 2025-12 on second and final reading.
Second. We have a motion and a second to pass ordinance number 2025-12. We'll suspend the council meeting, open up the public hearing. Is there anyone that would like to speak in regards to ordinance number 2025-12? Anyone that would like to speak in regards to ordinance 2025-12? Hearing none, we'll close the public hearing. We'll reconvene the council meeting. We have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Ordinance number 2025-13, an ordinance for the annexation of territory into the City of Auburn. Summary. This ordinance annexes 31.27 plus or minus acres of land known as the East Auburn Estates Annexation Area into the City of Auburn. I move that we pass ordinance number 2025-13 on first reading.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any questions or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Resolution 5-2025, a resolution adopting a fiscal plan for the annexation of territory into the City of Auburn. Summary. This resolution adopts a fiscal plan to support the annexation of 31.27 plus or minus acres of land located at the southwest corner of Auburn Drive and County Road 46A. The fiscal plan includes details about the annexation area, the provisions of capital improvements and non-capital services, and financing of those improvements and services. I move that we pass Resolution 5-2025 on first and only reading.
Second. Here we have a motion and a second to pass resolution 05-2025. Any questions or discussion?
Yeah, I'd like to make a comment. I probably should have commented on the last ordinance, but we're annexing in a piece of property and creating an island for the county. They don't like that, and I don't know what, we got like 3 or 4 of those now that over the last 3 or 4 years that we've is there a procedure to go with that, or?
Yes, Councilmember, on this particular request, it just created an island. There are 3 parcels on the east side of 46A. In anticipation of that, when this was filed, I reached out to the property owners of the island area, specifically requesting or offering, inviting them to join the application and annexation of the city. They're not required to. Only one of the properties has water service. Neither property has both. They have both deferred the annexation at this time. They do not want to have the property as part of this voluntary annexation process. And this application before you was just one of the means of annexing property. This is just called super voluntary because 100% of the property owners want to be part of the city. So that's why we followed that statute and bringing this forward. The other process of including properties that have not petitioned for annexation, we could do, it's just a much more cumbersome process, a lot of public hearings involved. And again, we brought forward this petition because this person, this property wants to be part of the city. So as much as I don't want to create islands, I also feel like if somebody wants to be part of the city, we should welcome them. So it's unfortunate we're creating this. I did reach out to both the property owners anticipating, the concern. At this time, they don't want to be. Now, if they were to become water and sewer customers, then we could bring them down at this point.
Well, they get the roads now, we're taking care of the roads in front of their houses, part of our cost, and I'm all for the annexation, of course, and just curious what we got to do to get all these little islands cleared up and make them part of the city, so.
There certainly is a process that we want to move forward with to do that. Not only this one, but other properties as well. So that's something the council wants to work on. It's something we kind of will
Something to think about. Thank you.
do. Thanks, Jim.
In follow-up, I'll ask just real quickly, and this is probably a question for the fire chief, but is there a system in place that dispatch will know not to send our police and fire to those addresses that are in that island
After the first of the year.
after the first of the year?
Okay.
Free to address that, Chief.
Central Communication on their mapping program, they designate different zone areas for different response, police, fire, EMS. So that would be beginning January 1, 2026 would be part of Jackson then.
That hadn't happened in the past, I know,
Yes.
with some other certain areas. So I just wanted to follow up and make sure that we were doing that. Thank you.
Thanks, Chief. Any other discussion or questions? Hearing none, I'll call for a question. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll move on to reports. We do have firefighter Jonathan Bell here, so we will swear him in. Okay. Please raise your right hand. This is to certify that on the 15th day of July, Jonathan Bell was appointed by the mayor of the city of Auburn as a firefighter in and for the city of Auburn Fire Department, according to the laws of the state of Indiana and city ordinances. In witness thereof, we have hereunto set our hands and seal of said city this 15th day of July. Please repeat after me. I, Jonathan Bell,
I, Jonathan Bell,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will, that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States,
the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
the Constitution of the State of Indiana,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and the ordinances of the City of Auburn,
and that I will faithfully,
and I will faithfully,
honestly and impartially
honestly and impartially
discharge the duties of firefighter
discharge the duties of firefighter
for the City of Auburn Fire Department
for the City of Auburn Fire Department
until relieved
until relieved
according to the best of my skills and ability
according to the best of my skills and ability
and according to law, so help me God.
and according to law, so help me God.
Congratulations, sir. We'll have to make that part of our training.
Oh, no.
I knew that was going to get loud. There was a silence there with the big moment.
I expected worse, actually.
However you want.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Yep. How are you doing? Wow.
We'll finish up with reports from the mayor. Just a reminder that this Tuesday, July 17th, from 6 to 7 p.m. here in the council chambers, there will be a public meeting for the downtown revitalization plan, which will give the community an opportunity to provide input. Council President,
No report.
Plan Commission.
Yeah, last Tuesday we had a meeting. There were two new business items. The first of which was the Auburn Water Department. They're doing an add-on to the building, and they're going to put new conference rooms, offices, a new parking lot up front. It looks like a great addition. Also, we had a rezoning that will be coming before the council here in the 1st of August. Get my month straight here. On a rezoning for the property we just did the annexations for. There was a lot of modifications made to the plan, and you can watch the video if you want to go back over that. So, but that will be before us, the first meeting of August.
I'd like to make a comment on that. I was at the meeting and it was a packed house, and I want to compliment Jen and the planning commission. They did a fantastic job handling that situation, and I really appreciate them listening to the public like they did and making the modifications that they did. Thank you.
Thank you.
Committees.
Nothing on tax phase in.
Finance Committee met last week. That was all on the live stream, so you guys can go back and watch it. If you have any questions, please see department heads, as we will start gearing up quickly for budget season.
Nothing from ordinance and resolution at this time.
And we do have internal department head meetings beginning tomorrow. Those reports are due back August 4th. So we will get that wrapped up as well. Is there any unfinished business to come before the council? Any new business? General good and welfare of the community? Next regular council meeting is Tuesday, August 5th, 2025 at 6 PM.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion second to adjourn. All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Meeting adjourned.